saw some numbers.
If you've been watching Nick's garage for the last little while, you will have noticed a little yellow truck sitting in the corner of the shop. The S10 Extreme has been waiting patiently for Nick to finish up with some other commitments before getting to the Chevy 350 that's going to be stuffed under the hood. Today, that 350 is sporting some new Vortec heads and some other goodies, and is almost ready for final testing on Nick's dyno. Vasily is in the engine room this morning with Jeff. Jeff's been waiting a long time to hear his engine run. He began the S10 Extreme project nearly 5 years ago with his son, Sebastien. Today is a great day for Jeff. But a little over 2 years ago, he and his wife Nadine suffered something that no parent should ever have to go through. Sebastien, their only son, was killed on his way to work in a car accident. He was 20. The little yellow truck that Jeff brought to Nick last summer was supposed to be a father and son project, but Jeff brought it to Nick so he could finish it as a tribute to his son. But from the first day that Nick brought the little yellow truck into his shop, and people had heard the story, parts for the engine began to appear. The project was coming together at last. And today, the 350 is on Nick's dyno.
Jiggery.
Oh yeah, sir, man. No earplugs, nothing. Straight pipe me to heaven, man.
Let me see, water is on, this is on.
your distributor fixed that Vasily was working on last night, but I want to finalize it with your distributor. Anyways, we're waiting for the fuel to come in.
Yep.
Then I'm warming up in the meantime, and we'll do some testing, and you're gonna see.
And you have carte blanche with the truck, so when it's in it, put it through the pace.
Okay.
Make sure.
You guys hear that? That's
Put
my
it through
customer.
the pace, man.
Customer, of course, always tells me that,
Yeah.
so of course I'll put it to the pace.
If you don't break it, nothing will break it.
Okay. All right. That's
Pull
the
it.
way to go. And of course, this is a 350 small block Chevy. What was your goal? 1 cubic inch per horsepower, or 1 horsepower per cubic inch,
Yes,
right?
right.
That's your goal? Okay, we'll see what it does today.
I said about 325 horsepower, 375 torque. I just threw those numbers up in the air.
You know what? We did some testing. I'm not going to tell you.
No,
I'm not going to tell you, so you're going to see it live here when we do it later on, okay?
Oh yes, Nick.
All right.
I'm here as long as you. Oh man.
Saturday,
How
let's
does
do
it
it.
sound, Jeff?
Great, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, man, awesome.
And don't forget, this is the little cam that comes from a 290 horsepower crate engine from General Motors, Goodwrench, which is a 290 horsepower cam. But we did some work on it, and of course we went with that cam. It was donated to you with the cylinder heads. Of course, then we ended up buying an intake manifold. Now we're using our carburetor from the Dyno. We have yours here, which is a 600 CFM Holly, which we're going to do later on. But just want to see what the engine can do on its own, and we'll take it from there.
Do you think the 600 CFM would be enough? Or is it-
I don't know. That's why
That's
gonna
why
put it
we're
on the dyno.
testing it,
That's
right?
exactly.
Exactly.
You know,
But-
I've got a 650 right now. It's doing what it wants to do, and I like what it's doing.
Okay.
So after we finish to finalize everything, of course, I need to do it with your carburetor, tune it before we put it into your truck.
Yes.
So we'll see. Okay.
Carte blanche.
So we got a whole day to play with it on the dynamometer, like we do with many engines, and of course today it's your day, and here we are.
Thank you, Nick.
We were doing some testing with your engine yesterday, but we couldn't fix your distributor. We had an issue with backfires all the time. So what I did is I borrowed the distributor from the other engine there, from another Chevy, just to do our test and finalize it yesterday. So we got it going, we did our test, we got our goal, but the thing is now today that you're here, and of course last night Vasily worked on your distributor, we made a few changes in it, and now we're putting your distributor. I want to finalize it, I want to make sure it runs well, and I want to tune it with your distributor in it, okay?
Yes, sir.
So now we did some changes, and let's see what we got. We had backfires, we were playing with the timing. At one point we advanced it, let's say, to 36 degrees. Then we made a few tests. Then we went back to check the timing. It was way off the chart. So yeah, it was way off the chart. So it doesn't make any sense that we set the time at 36, we go back and forth, and then one time it's a 20, one time it's a 10. I never seen this before. So I said there's something going on. So Vasily changed the coil in the rotor and did the same thing again. So then that's where I went to another engine, borrowed the distributor, made the test with the see-through cap, which I've used it before. It ran okay. So then I said, you know, we have an ignition problem. So now we're fixing your distributor, which is this one here.
Okay.
Vasily changed the pickup coil in the module
That's what
yesterday.
he was doing last night.
Yeah, so we still had some issues with it.
Did you have trouble because of the distributor breaking in the cam, or you had
No,
to change
no,
it right away?
no. We have no problem with that. Breaking in the cam was not a problem, but the problem is when we started to tune it, just the timing
as
was.
giving it more?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time we accelerated, it just kept backfiring.
Okay.
And had no power whatsoever. So we're gonna do one thing at a time because I want to make sure it runs well, so I can finalize and finish it before I put it into your truck with your distributor.
It sounds like a healthy beast.
It sounds
I'm not wearing any earplugs. No way.
No?
No, not today.
You want to hear it? Eh?
Oh yeah,
you're
Nick,
gonna hear
I
it,
didn't
right?
sleep last night.
Are you kidding?
Man, I was up every hour looking outside. Come on, could I leave now? No, I can't leave now.
Like I tell every viewer that every engine before I install it into their vehicle, I make sure you, the customer, is here to see it live. And of course, a lot of these viewers want to see do the same thing, be here in person, hear this thing running live on a dynamometer. It's fascinating, it's loud, and it's encouraging that you want to come here and sit here and listen to all this.
It's how can you not go through all the steps of building an engine?
Well, you know,
and not being there when it's birth at its birth. You know, it's all the hard work and labor.
Yeah.
It looks nice, but it's all inside. It's not.
You know, there's a lot of internal parts in an engine, but
Yeah.
you don't see them.
No.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something else. We even had 1.5 rockers, and since we have a small camshaft in there with a 450 lift, I said let's go to a 1.6 rocker. So we installed a 1.6 rocker because we wanted to meet a certain goal, right?
Right.
So anyways, you're going to see later on. So let Vasily finish with the ignition. We'll do some testing, and then we'll see what this 650 I got here from the dyno.
Okay.
And then, of course, after we're going to tune it with the vacuum advance on the distributor with your carburetor before the installation of your truck.
You know, it's been like, I calculated altogether, it's been 5 years practically.
Okay.
And now it's really the time that it's really going to be what it should have been in the beginning.
Well, you know what? It's something that you haven't finished. We're going to finish it with you.
Well, if I haven't found you on YouTube, I don't know who I would have turned to because,
Okay.
you know, I mean, it's so much people just don't care.
Yeah. Well,
You're a perfectionist. Every little detail counts, and
that's what we're here for. And of course, we try to do the best for everyone. So, Vasily, let's check one thing at a time. Some oil is going to come out because there's no shield on these valve covers, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to make a few tests.
well,
Ready? I just want to make a load test, okay? We're going to take this little engine at 2600 to 5100 RPM. This is what we're going to do. 26 to 51. We're going to start with that and we'll see later on what the engine wants, okay? Or what it needs. I've got your distributor, but not your coil and not your cap. So right now I want to make a load test. If it doesn't accept a load test, then I know the problem is in the distributor. If it goes fine, then we'll put in your cap and coil.
awesome. Sounds like a madman.
Well, loading is when you lock up like the absorber to hold the RPM on the engine. So when you load it up, it doesn't run free like as if the car is in park or neutral. So we need something to hold it back. So the absorber runs on water. We have to program it in a way to hold it at a less RPM, full throttle, which I'm going to do right now. So watch this now. I'm going to foot it, full throttle. The engine's not going to rev up. It's going to lock at where we set it up at 2600 RPM and watch. Good, eh? Let's go. Right. The rod came off.
Come on.
Yeah, Vasily.
I saw some numbers.
Yeah, wait, we're not done yet.
I saw some.
Wait.
I'm out in the baseball field here. There goes my numbers. I lost them.
During the first pull, the rod that attaches the dyno to the throttle on the carburetor came loose. Check it out.
Okay, now I know the distributor's working. I'm going to put your coil right now.
Okay. No.
So, okay, this now I want to finalize with your distributor. Then after that, we're going to do some testing, okay? Then you're going to see it go all the way up. The rod just got loose, but that doesn't matter. But I know now the distributor, I used to have an issue when I used to accelerate. Right now, which I just did, and I did an acceleration test, it went fine. So I'm ready now to put your cap.
Wow.
Here
Okay.
we go. Vasily, now you can put his cap. I just want to show you what I went through with your distributor last night. This is yours.
Okay.
This is yours. Okay? These are your pieces.
Okay.
And I had some issues yesterday, backfiring and everything. and for some reason the vacuum wasn't working. We had so many issues with the timing. It was unreal. You know what it is to advance the timing, and it's only you advance at a full inch, and you're only getting 2-3 degrees. Didn't make any sense. I never seen that. So what we did is I got you another housing. We replaced the module on the pickup coil, and right now that's what we're testing. That's going to stay with your engine. What we got? All this is scrap. And this, I don't know what company this is. We put it on, didn't even want to start your engine. So this is going to be all tossed away in the garbage after. But now we're going to set it up and finalize it. Whatever stays there is going to be with your engine. Here we go. Now we're going to put another cap with your coil in there now. This is where we can max it out to, and then we're going to go with your carburetor. And this is the tube you're going to stay with if everything goes well. And this is a new pickup coil and a new ignition module.
And it's a HEI, so it's on top of, can't get any better.
That's right. See, this distributor belongs to another customer. I just borrowed it, that's right. And it worked. I know it worked for him, it's going to work for you. So now that we have that figured out, and then of course we're going to check the timer where we like it to. And also that's a new harmonic balancer. Okay, you want to see something? Look at this. This is the mark on the damper.
Okay.
When I bought it brand new. Yeah. And this is our top dead center mark. Look at this, look at that.
Way off.
Yeah, it's way off, eh?
Way off.
We do that, you know, every time you put before you put the cylinder heads on, you put the piston top dead center, and you check your mark. And this is a brand new harmonic balancer that came from the place where we had the crankshaft balanced.
It should have been straight on.
Yeah, it should have been lined up. But you know what, I always check them. But I'm gonna make a notch here before I install it into your truck, and you're gonna see. Believe me, this engine took a lot of tests yesterday. We did it also with the 1.5 rockers. Look.
Well, oh, that's what I was asking.
There you are. Yeah. These are what you had originally.
Okay.
Right now you got comp right here. Comp, roller tip, rocker arms. It gives about 30,000, 35,000 more lift on this. It's a very small cam. It's a 450 lift. So this right now with these rockers are like 480 lift.
Which is the maximum, I think, for Vortec heads.
Well, they could take a bit more, you know. But I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm trying to keep it within your budget.
Drivable.
That's right. Daily driver on pump gas, and of course, within 0 decade. I didn't want to go with high compression. I think we're at 10.2, 10.1 on this engine.
Run it on 94?
Yes, 94.
94? Okay.
Yes. Like I said, it's a simple 350, nothing.
Nothing special.
We built as a cruiser, you know. I built a lot of these, you know. Some people they tell you, do this, do that, get a lot of power. But you don't want to build an engine you're gonna go at 6,000 RPM all the time to get your maximum horsepower. It depends on the engine design. We wanted to keep it a simple driver, and for the weight of the vehicle to this horsepower, it's gonna be perfect. So let's get it going. All set? Let's go.
It's gonna be a torque monster. Music.
Okay, here we go. Now I want to see, this is your complete distributor. Let's see how it goes. Here we go.
It's more than I think it is. I think I'm a little off.
Wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Cool it down, man. Put the fan on, let's go. It's gonna be around there.
No, I know. The numbers, they keep going up and up and up and up.
Let's go. We're not done yet. This is your distributor now. Don't forget, Vasily, we changed the distributors, eh? Air fuel ratio is good. All right. We're gonna bring it up a step higher. We're gonna take it to 52. Let's go 53. What do you say? Yeah. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Beat the 350 so far. You see it, Jeff?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did a little bit better than that yesterday, but
Yeah. You got more than 1/1.
that's right. Go ratio. At least I got your distributor going. That's finally. I finally got you.
You know, I never doubted your word on 1/1.
Maybe we'll back up the timing a little bit more. Okay, we'll be doing another test. We're gonna try to max out with my carburetor. I'm gonna back up the timing another 2 degrees, and then after that, we're gonna play with your carburetor.
Okay.
This is a 650, yours is a 600. Now we finally got your distributor in place. Okay, here we go. Marcelo, whenever you're ready, go ahead. I like this part. Now let's make it work with your carburetor on that. Anybody for some Oreos?
Oh, those are yours, Nick.
Thank you.
It's climbing every step.
362.
That's it. It's gonna be there. I remember, it's right there somewhere. Okay, we're gonna leave the timing there. That was with the 650 HP that belongs to the dyno. So we have the timing, we have the distributor set up. So now we're gonna do testing with this carburetor, see what we can do with it. Because I need to tune it with this carb before we do the installation.
And the torque line is right off the bat, eh? All
flat.
the way flat.
good, eh?
It's awesome torque.
Okay, so let's put your carb, let's get going. All right. Okay, Vasily. We just installed his carburetor that's gonna go with the vehicle. So we're just putting it in, see if, of course, we're gonna have 50 CFMs less than compared to the one I took off from the dyno room. So anyways, now we got his carburetor. I wanna tune it with this carb. So now let's try and max out the horsepower with his carburetor. And of course, we also have to fix the air fuel ratio where you know where we stand with it. And of course, we're gonna do it here on the dynamometer. Okay, Vasily, here we go. We're gonna adjust the air fuel ratio on idle, and then we're gonna see the air fuel ratio on full throttle.
Put the pump on to make sure it's not leaking.
You got anything on your side? No, we'll dry. Dry.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Vasily,
Close them all the way.
screws, back off 1.5 on each one.
Because it was in the blue before and then it went lean.
I wanted 13.5.
Okay.
Vasily, go close them in. It's too rich. See, we're still rich. I need to get it 13.5 on idle. Wait. A little bit more. I think we're good.
Hurting like a kid.
Okay, let's make a test. Let's go. Here we go. I want to see full throttle now.
Pretty close.
We're still there, man.
We're still right on
Yeah,
the
355. We're pretty good. Let's see, it still did pretty good. Let's check our fuel ratio. Wow, it's running lean. Okay, yeah, let's bring it up a couple of numbers. We're still there, what, 355? Not bad.
Yeah.
So your carb would be good enough for this. Look, 0.9 vacuum. Yeah, your carburetor is perfect for
It's
this
perfect.
engine.
Okay. It's not
So we
too
don't need to look into a carburetor, so we're good. We're just gonna richen it out a little bit.
Yep.
We're at 355 HP at 5,000 RPM, and your torque is 394.5. So we're still up there. I'm happy that your carburetor is good for the setup. So Vasily's gonna richen it up a couple of numbers,
Okay.
and hopefully we gain a few more horses. Well, should gain a little bit more. We're a bit on the lean side, 13.2 at full throttle. We want to bring it to 12.8, 12.9 ratio, and hopefully gain like maybe 3, 4, 5 horsepower. And after that, we're set. So let's make another test and find out. We'll do the jets. We'll take it from there. And this is all here because of Sebastien. May he rest in peace. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Okay, ready? one more run.
What's the air fuel?
We're gonna make one more run. Give me a second. I don't know, something bothers me with this one. Let's make another test. We're gonna make another test. We didn't change the air fuel ratio, practically very little. Look, I think we need to go a little bit more. See that? We're at 13.3, 13.4. Make another test. Here we go.
Sound is awesome. What a sound.
You like that, eh? Air fuel ratio, yeah, 12.9. We're gonna leave it there. Air fuel. Yeah. We'll shut it down. We have it right here. 357.5. That's the max we're gonna do with this. Air fuel ratio is 12.9, 13.0. We're gonna leave it at that, okay?
Nick, you blow me away, man.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it. No, Vasily, it's good. It's good. Let's show the graph. This is Jeff's carburetor. Of course, with the timing of his distributor, so this is how we're gonna leave it. This is what we finalized it. And are you happy with this, Jeff?
Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Perfect.
Okay, so this is what
Yeah,
we finalized.
number one.
Okay.
More than I expected. Way more than I expected.
And this is all on behalf of Sebastien. We have him right here in front of this engine, right over here. And of course, we dedicate all this to him. So Jeff,
To him and to Nadzin,
and
the
of
mother.
course, I'm sure he's watching us testing his motor here.
He's here.
To me, it still belongs to him, no matter how you look at it.
I
don't say Jeff, I should be saying Sebastien, because it's his motor, his truck, and we want to do the finishing touch. And there you have it.
Thanks, Nick.
It's my pleasure, man. My pleasure. My pleasure.
George, yeah, man. Vasily. Bro, you guys just blew me away, man.
Our pleasure.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's my pleasure. There we go. So let's put it in the truck now and have it, hopefully the streets clear up so we can take it to road test. And like Jeff said, let's put it to the pace.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Sebastian's going to watch us from up. And of course, let's do our best with it. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.